Weathercock, you liar. Now this game is very interesting, and I'll tell you why. Every time you play it, it randomizes the English, so the story will never ever sound the same. Yep. Let's do it. Text speed, yes, return. Start. Butter down the river. I could faintly make out the place. I pointed to Miss Joe, and sitting on an old shaft upon us was, to have been the battery. Pretty straight, for I never seen your bolting equal yet. Pippin came to itself, I say I am too. Mika-chan. Sup with that kind of nonsense you read desperate to get lost down in one of them are pretty amazing. Oh geez, look what made. Said I was in moral terror as my little window was shot with grey. I got up upon the marshes, so instead of my demanded. This state of existence, ours was the pie. But I was running to meet. I knew Mrs. Joe's thimble, having played the tambourine upon it, accompany. If you want to observe, just please be quiet. I understand it is important for each of you to say, playing a match right in the wanted, to try slipping on a bread run. Hey, count me in. Get me one too, please, gotcha. Well, at least you can count her on it. Nothing of all it began to cry was Pip. Hold your noise, cried a terrible turn when I ran home from the church the after. To its further investigation, she included by throwing me I often served as a boy to attempt to hide himself from that young man's heart rattle. For my greater comfort, while Miss Joe sat with her apron never off, I should say he certainly had a turn. Judging from myself, I have. The case of the bill, and then shut up, you liar. Hey, isn't that the way of the astronomy club? And astronomy club, why that? Google Translate for charity. Thanks, Eagle. And the sky was just a row of long angry red lines and dense black lines intermixed. On the edge of the above I drew childish. Ain't bolted yet, my sister has a badly bruised face, said I timidly, after a silence during which I knew that the side of inscription. Lose, I'm here, yeah, no Yaemu. You know it's a name. Oh, you got there? Oh, these empty cans you should dispose. Found out the certain that have bleak place overgrown with nettles was certainly of this mixture, which was a frog or an eel at best. Ready, here goes nothing. I'm the runner up. I get my friend, she speak your language. Oh man, where the heck were you then? Again, you know what Whittles is, yes sir. After each question he tilted me back as he sat feeling right side Flaxton and at his leg. The last I heard the voice outside of plaster and then turned round to look for me. I was soon at visitor. Stood at an end of terror. Mine must have done a requirement in the kitchen. Joe and I lost him. It's the young man who wanted heart. Butler down the river wound. 20 miles of dustpan, an article into which destiny always led him sooner or later, which my bank half. You PE teacher? Blah 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 blah. Wow, it's kind of the typical Ahsoka. Katsuraga. I always ended up sinking somehow. It's a... To take the pie away. He was a round weak blow that missed me and himself up. May draw the clothes on his leg and going. Things seemed to through the mist, stumbling twice as he sat feeling right side Flaxton curls and whisker, as following Miss Joe I never mind. When you're used to, I want you to give some serious thought to the gym and play some basketball. But it was once nice had shrouded the other man, was except that he had not said it all. You drive me to have anybody to dine with him making. Called Pip, I Perip, as my father's family name Perip, and my conscience in my garret bedroom. Hark, I said in general that. I don't know what answers are what. Urchins and delicious salmon stew. What the heck would you? Well then, now we get to pay the sum. But you should sort it accordingly. Goodbye. Let me out first day, you cheeky little boy. No, I wanted to try slipping on a banana peel. One life, one meeting, 1-1. A gruff laugh him? Yes, yes. He don't want whittles. I thought it was a mortal terror, my terror, if I slept at that. With the redcoats lighted up by the hand to the badger's people lives out, it would be more glad if I couldn't help it, sir. It for. Almost drove me out of his hand. Yes, there. Where is he? He crammed with little food was left into the chimney corner before being up. Don't do it, said Joe, slowly clearing the fire glow and flare. I thought I heard the voice outside the aforesaid was also dead buried. Oh my god. What's happening? Breathtaking. It's moving. Wow. I enjoyed stream for the honesty in which I found the prize of the steamroller. Forever showing game live in front of chicken would be goose. That in turn visual novel left side of face. I hope you understood that. Wow. Game of the year. And when you start it again, yeah, it does it differently. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So that's some bad English right there. Okay. Who wants one more? Who wants one more visual novel? As it's only 11:57. One more visual novel. One more. Okay. Alright, let's do it. I have one more. We've done two funny, and we've done... hang on, I've got to... Let me, give me a second. I'm just uninstalling the other two. Sweet. So this one's another serious one, I think. I don't know. It's a prequel. If I can get it out of full screen.